Week 1 in the USL Championship, and now the focus shifts to the West Coast from Irvine, California, and Championship Soccer Stadium. It's Orange County SC playing host to the Las Vegas Lights. With the former Manchester United goalkeeper Gary Bailey, I'm Josh Eastern. Thanks so much for being with us. For Orange County a season ago, just getting into the playoffs and then winning a game in those playoffs as well. But Danny Stone and company, they have sights set on bigger goals than just winning a couple games in the playoffs.
It was a brave run in the playoffs, winning away at Sac Republic and then just losing in the dying moments against New Mexico. But it was a season in which they brought to a lot of youngsters. They're a club that pride themselves in finding good young talent, and they want to take that a step further this year.
For the Las Vegas Lights, a team that a couple of years ago made their first ever playoff appearance, but last year was a major step back. A manager change midway through the season, and now just trying to reclaim some of that goodwill that they got a few years ago.
Devin Rensing brought in after Antonio Nocerino didn't work, and he tried to turn it around, made some progress, but the number of players, look at the 17 signings, it's a whole new club.
Yeah, we'll get into a bit of that as this game goes along. Tonight's Players to Watch is presented by Liuna for Orange County. It's their new forward, a youngster, Jameer Johnson.
17 years of age from Philly Union 2, 5 appearances for the USA U17 team. Only been at the club 7 weeks and already starts. Ethan Zubak on the bench, perhaps is carrying a little injury, we don't know, but what a chance for this young 17-year-old to start here tonight.
And for the Las Vegas Lights, we saw those 17 new players. One of them is Ben Mines, a former champion with Orange County.
And a good solid player. He's been around, he's got experience. He was back with Orange County in 2021, quite a few years ago. Since then, he's been at Loudoun, Indy 11, Miami FC. Started off at Red Bull New York, got 6 appearances there in the first team. So a quality player, one of many quality players joining Las Vegas Lights.
A lot of new faces on both sides for Orange County and Las Vegas. We'll introduce you to many of them as we get this season underway from Irvine, California. It's Orange County and Las Vegas. We'll have lineups and first kick coming up next.
Every morning I draw a line. I've painted thousands of them. The lines are simple, but what happens within them is magical. Some lines divide, but not this one. It's the common thread for our shared love for the game. Soccer, football, call it what you want. This line, this team, it brings each of us to a common ground, the line that connects us. We, OCSC.
At the Pickup Family Neurosciences Institute, we function as a unit. Neurosurgery and neurology, physical medicine and rehab, physical therapy. It's patient-focused, patient-centered care. The future of the neurosciences at Hoag is filled with promise. We are at the cusp of incredible advancements and innovations that are truly going to transform medical care and its delivery. Patients don't just get a doctor when they come to Hoag, they get Team Hoag.
Kids grow up fast. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. With Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
This is incredible technology. We can actually solve drunk driving.
We are here to send a very strong message. Drunk driving must stop.
We are educators, supporters, listeners, and most of all, we are relentless, because one life lost is one too many. Together, we can end impaired driving for good. Join the movement. Drive change. Save lives.
Players getting in position as we are inching closer to first kick tonight from Irvine, California and Championship Soccer Stadium. First game of 2026, it's Orange County and Las Vegas. Our starting lineups tonight. First for the home side, Orange County SC, the first 11 of the year for Danny Stone.
And it has 3 debuts: Alex Rondo in goals, Marcelo Palomino in midfield, and Jameer Johnson, we mentioned up front, the 17-year-old. So 3 debuts in a 4-4-2 shape. Mamadou War at right back, that's unusual, he's normally a striker. And then young Tyson SP, 16 years of age, at centre back.
For Las Vegas tonight, and Devin Rensing, a 3-5-2 with plenty of new faces in this lineup.
6 debuts on this team: Jared Mazzola in goals, Orangian, Temi Antonoglu, Carson Blocker, the 18-year-old Ben Mines we mentioned, Handwala Bwana, but no Kyle Scott or Manuel Thiago or Mark Ibarra.
So still a work in progress for Las Vegas, as we're just in game number 1 of this season. Our referee tonight, Abdu Njai. It is Orange County in their home orange with black shorts. In the light color gray is Las Vegas. A very nice night, as they normally are in this part of the world here in Irvine, California. Temperature 68 degrees, perfect night here in early March to start this season. Great crowd here at Championship Soccer Stadium. A handshake for both managers, Danny Stone, Devin Rensing, as we are ready to go. And play is currently paused. We'll continue to monitor the situation on the field, and we do expect play to resume shortly. And these Orange County fans eager to see this team here in 2026. As Danny Stone said to us this week, this offseason a little bit different. Less newcomers, more players that were able to stay from last year coming into this year, expecting more continuity with this Orange County team.
Yeah, about 2/3 of the players have stayed at Orange County. The focus, they said, will be on bringing through youngsters, which they've managed to do season after season superbly. And almost in direct contrast to Las Vegas Lights, who've gone the other route. They've said, look, we didn't have the experience when it was needed last season. We're bringing in experienced players, players who've achieved it. And we mentioned Kyle Scott, formerly of Orange County, Manuel Artiago, who's waiting, we believe, for a visa, Mark Ibarra and others, all quality players coming into Las Vegas Lights. So 2 clubs coming at this season from totally different directions.
Orange County having made the playoffs a year ago. Las Vegas having just missed out, as now we get play underway from Championship Soccer Stadium here in Irvine, as this will run all the way through the new man in goal, Alex Rondo. He was the #1 goalkeeper for Las Vegas, just shy of 30 appearances for the Lights back in 2021. Now he makes the move here after 4 seasons with New York City and New York City 2. The #1 man and the #1 shirt for Orange County in 2026.
And it's big shoes to fill. Colin Shuttler had a really good season last season, and Rando's going to have to do well to live up to that standard set by Shuttler. And also, as we see him playing out, he's going to have to get used to his back four. How they play out depends on the goalkeeper. And so his style will impact on the way the ball gets delivered from the back for Orange County.
Some pressure there high up the field from Las Vegas in the early going. Rando has to go long over the top. This ball knotted forward. Cleaning this up, it'll go all the way back over the top and roll out. It'll be taken by Rando. For this Las Vegas team, mentioned in the open, 17 newcomers, many of them in the starting lineup tonight, still a few yet to come, the likes of Olex Anderson, Mark Ibarra, Manuel Arteaga, Kyle Scott. This will be a work in progress, no doubt, for the Las Vegas Lights and Devin Rensing. But he said going into this offseason and then into preseason, wanting to start with that defensive organization. So they go out and get Aaron Guillen, one of the best center backs in the USL Championship. Then you got to work up the field into that midfield. You get a Mark Ibarra and a Ben Mines there. And then at the top of the formation, of course, Manuel Arteaga. The spine of this team has the pieces that you probably need to make a run in this league. And he's also looking for some experience, and they definitely have that, Las Vegas. Orange County working hard to get that ball back. It'll be a throw-in, though, going the way of the Lights.
It's always so exciting. First game of this season for the fans, for the players, for the management, for everybody involved. What's the team going to look like? How they're going to play? How the new players are going to settle in? And for Las Vegas Lights, nearly a completely new team. How will they join together? So it's just a very, very special day of the season. Anywhere in the world, the first game of the season it just holds so much possibility for both sides.
And here at Championship Soccer Stadium, even more fans are going to be packed into this stadium this year. Orange County adding about 1,000 seats to the venue. Almost 20,000, or pardon me, 20% more than they had a year ago. The head coach for Orange County is Danny Stone. His third season, but second full season as head coach for Orange County. He's hired back in August of 2024, formerly with Phoenix Rising, trying to get this team going in the right direction this year. Trying to carry some of that momentum also from the end of last year into this year. You don't see a lot of teams talk about that, but the way Orange County finished last year, 5 unbeaten going into the playoffs, getting a playoff win in penalties, and then bowing out late on against New Mexico. A lot of positive signs for Orange County starting 2026.
And he's done such a good job bringing through youngsters. And once again here today, Tyson SP, just 16 years of age, the centre-back. Absolutely phenomenal. He'll be going to the U17 World Cup in Qatar later this year with the States. And Jameer Johnson, we mentioned, at just 17. Such potential for great players to come through this Orange County system, as they have been doing year after year.
I've seen the likes of Bryce Jamison, Pedro Guimaraes from last year just moving over to Frankfurt in Germany. Also another U.S. Youth National Team player. And for the Las Vegas Lights, Devin Rensing, his first full season as head coach of this Lights side, came in and towards the end of the year, a season ago, just trying to get things going, get his imprint on the team, and this offseason is really able to get his hands dirty. The 17 new signings for this team. This is going to be a totally new look Las Vegas team, much like it was a few years ago when Dennis Sanchez stepped into the role in 2024.
That's a fantastic job. And the players he's brought in, Kyle Scott, who used to be at Orange County, of course, brought him back from overseas. Oren Guillen, you've mentioned already, Mark Ibarra, Manuel Artiaga as well up front. I mean, these are quality, experienced players. There's enough good quality on the pitch already for Vegas. So Devin Rensing doing a brilliant job in the offseason. Now he's got to put that into action on the pitch. But you've got to fancy Las Vegas to make the playoffs, given the quality of players they have.
We talk about it every year. Yes, there will be those favorites from a year ago, but there's always so much uncertainty because of the movement that we usually see amongst the players here in the USL Championship in the offseason. And this Las Vegas side, a very new look team. Vegas looking to build forward. It's Ben Mines with space to work. Moved out wide and too far out in front of Sean Smart. One of the few players that is a holdover from the last two regimes, if you will, under Dennis Sanchez, and then staying with the club after last year as well. But Devin Rensing has high hopes for Sean Smart at outside backs, as he's one of the fastest players on this team.
He is very, very quick, gets up on the pitch well, and has caused a lot of problems when he has been fit. Picked up a lot of injuries over the last couple of years. He's been in and out of the team, but just one of many players as Guillen. And his experience, his toughness, 32 years of age, his knowledge at the back is going to make Las Vegas defensively strong. And that, Devin Rensing was telling us, is step number one as far as his concern. You've got to defend properly. He said from there we can start to do all the other nice things, but defensive rigidity and organization is priority number one for Devin Rensing.
We talked about Alex Rando in goal for Orange County. It's also a new goalkeeper for Las Vegas, Jared Mazzola, who helped to win the USL Cup a year ago for Sacramento. That's where he's been the last couple of years. Before that with Greenville Triumph in USL League One. And now number one, at least on opening day, here for Las Vegas. This is up over the top, too far, and out of play. Tonight's injury report is presented by Zulfagari Law. 3 players there on the list for Orange County, including Grayson Duty, another former Las Vegas Lights player, and Usman Silla as well, who was part of this team a year ago, former Mac Herman winner in his college days when he was playing at Clemson. A whistle here. Another free kick going Orange County's way. Both managers said similar things when talking about the other. Said not exactly sure what to expect, especially this early on in the season. Really, both teams, both managers focused on themselves.
And you can understand why. I mean, when we got the team sheets, we're both going, well, where's this player? Where's that? Where's Kyle Scott? Where's Arteaga? Where's Ethan Zubak? So yes, it's almost impossible to prepare when you haven't even seen the opposition play this year and they've made that many changes. So quite rightly, both coaches saying, look, all we can do is focus on what we're going to do and how we're going to do it, and to be flexible and say, if they come at us this way, we'll deal with that. If they come at us a different way, then we'll change formation. So that soccer IQ, the flexibility to deal with whatever the opposition throw at you.
And so much in this early season is just trying to hit the ground running after a long preseason. Players picking up little knocks here and there and trying to be as fit as they can for as long as they can in this feels like marathon of a season all the way through November. Long switch of play for Dogman. Dogman turns the corner around Smart. Dogman's service bouncing into the box. Dealt with there in the middle. Orange County able to keep it. The extra touch. Another few touches. Eventually turned over. Danny Stone wanted the whistle. It is a late whistle there. It eventually came. It looked like the play was already starting back the other way. And that's the argument from Aaron Guillen in Las Vegas.
I think it was the right decision in the end by Abdu Njai, and even if he does take an extra second to get there, maybe he was just checking to see if there was any chance of the ball going to an Orange County player, but it felt like to me that was a block. The ball's been won there and then he's been blocked, so no question from my perspective it's a free kick, and the referee quite right to give it. Even if it took him a second to get there, I'd rather he gets the right decision. So good opportunity for Orange County and to test Jared Mazzola in goal. By the way, you're right, what a good cup run he had in goals. Did he make some fantastic saves for Sac Republic, something he'll be hoping to do on a regular basis here for Las Vegas Lights.
You're not going to miss him in that bright green goalkeeper kit either. Stephen Kelly, Scotsman, stands over this. This will be Kelly all by his lonesome. It's Stephen Kelly around the wall and wide. That's the right distance that you want to have to try to test the goalkeeper, and it had the attention of Mazzola here.
It did. I thought he had got it around the wall somehow and into that far corner. Mazzola did have it covered, to be fair to the keeper. It did look like it might cause a problem, but in the end, off target.
Looked like the wall may have split there as well. Regardless, it goes wide.
There's Mamadou War, and we were just wondering whether he'd play it right back. It looks like a right back pushed up, almost like a right wing back. He's just coming back now to get the ball. But most of last season he was playing in an attacking midfield or a striker role.
35 appearances, 4 goals, and assist in all competitions for War last year. Here's Dogman. Crunching challenge put in. It was a clean one. And out of play. That's Sean Smart again, getting stuck in early.
Wow, it's a tough tackle. You've got to get that 100% right. You come through with that amount of force. If you don't get that ball before you get the player, you're in all sorts of trouble. But good tackle, Sean Smart.
Devin Rensing said his team in a good frame of mind coming into this game tonight. Another clearance, a lot of defending here early on from the Lights. Orange County starting on the front foot. Here's War, forced to turn it back. Brewitt. It's turned over. Slight touch there in midfield, and Ben Mines can help lead the break for Las Vegas. Carson Locker coming forward. Locker's service blocked down by Espy. All the way to the end line. It's a corner kick that's prevented. It'll be a throw-in deep down the line.
Not the best ball out there by Tom Brook. Got his team in a lot of trouble there. Good moment for Las Vegas Lights to counter down that right-hand side, and Brook will have to be a lot more careful with his distribution from the back.
The end line again, and looks like the referees will agree. It is a goal kick. And back to Orange County it goes. Alex Randa will get things going again. As I mentioned, last year for Orange County, finished unbeaten in 5 to end that regular season, getting into the playoffs. It was Tet Kadono who came on for that penalty kick shootout against Sacramento. He starts on the bench tonight, but by and large, he's going to be the number 2 this year, it appears, for Orange County, or at least to start the season. High hopes for this Orange County side that, as Danny Stone said, they finished the last 2 regular seasons well. Now they want to start and try to carry that momentum through and put themselves in a home playoff position.
Yeah, it must be so stressful as a coach and as players to be on the fringe of making the playoffs or maybe not making the playoffs. It's a very difficult space, a pressurized space to play your soccer in. You'd rather be comfortably in a playoff position trying to get to top 4, at least knowing you're in the playoffs. And obviously that's what every club is trying to do, both in the East and the West.
War in a bit of trouble here. It'll be another throw-in. Orange County SC continues the action at the Champ Saturday, March 21st, as the Switchbacks will come to Irvine to square off with the black and orange. This match will be dedicated to our local heroes, so grab your tickets today at orangecountysoccer.com/tickets. Dogman racing down the left. Couple of slight nudges in the back. Orange County, though, able to keep it. The cross coming in. Jones up to head it into the air, and then helped along. And the challenge is flying in here early, and now Las Vegas a chance to run. Looking to move this ball ahead for Johnny Rodriguez. Rodriguez to the near side, shooting chance, saved! Alex Rando. His first big moment as an Orange County keeper, and he's up to the task.
Good counter-attack coming from Las Vegas Lights here, and the ball played out wide. Johnny Rodriguez holds it, and just waits for Ben Mines to come into the picture. Mines looked like he could have squeezed it in at that near post. Ultimately, Alex Rando with a really vital point-blank save.
Mines trying to score against his former club, and Alex Rando will have to take some confidence from that. In swinger on the corner kick as the heads go up and cleared away. A failed clearance, now helped out towards midfield. A whistle here, and back to Orange County it'll go. Talking to Danny Stone, some of the friendlies that this Orange County team played, the likes of the LA Galaxy, LAFC, Real Salt Lake of MLS, that is a gauntlet. He said it was one of the toughest preseasons that he has had as a coach, but there's always a positive that can come out of that. The games obviously don't count for anything, but a great opportunity for his side to test against some of the best.
Yeah, and I always used to prefer that, playing the tougher games, because it exposed your weaknesses, it exposed if you weren't 100% fit. It just got you into the mindset that every game is a tough game. I think sometimes when you play teams that are way down below you and you win 5 or 6-0, it doesn't really, I mean, some coaches like it. They say it builds confidence. Others will say it doesn't get you into the mind for the battle that is to come once the first game of the season starts.
And for Danny Stone, it's a chance to reconnect with Real Salt Lake head coach Pablo Mastroeni. Said they coached together at the Rapids, so it's those sorts of connections that you get to see during those preseason matches as well. Danny Stone hopes that carries into this regular season for Orange County.
I think it was slightly different for Devin Rensing. He was telling us that they went on a tour to the Dominican Republic. A lot to do with their famous owner, of course, and they had a great time there, and they were relaxing, playing cards, obviously doing their work and trying to stay fit, but a lot of team building going on.
Jose Bautista, the owner of this Las Vegas Light side, Of course, the star baseball player hails from the DR, and a chance for this Las Vegas team to head down, catch some warm weather in the Caribbean. Moved out wide for Sean Smart. Smart gets it back. Smart moves it down the line. Mines delivers into the box. Orange County trying to get this one out. As you say, Gary, putting it in that quarter of uncertainty there.
Yeah, what a good ball in from Ben Mines. So difficult to deal with. Goalkeeper's not sure if he should come. Defenders are coming back towards the keeper. Just needed a Las Vegas Lights player to time his run into that box, and that could have been the opening goal.
Another long ball over the top for Johnny Rodriguez. Cut back for Smart. Smart surveying, and now Vegas gets some time on the ball. Probo. Out wide again for Smart. Las Vegas working it around. Jones gets it out wide. Jones gets it back. Now a chance to deliver. Another clearance, that time by Brewitt. Orange County looking to run, looking for Liam McKinnon. That's well out of his reach and out of play.
It's the first time you mentioned Liam McKinnon. He's been a little bit quiet so far. Not his fault necessarily. He's waiting for service, as is Jameer Johnson up front, and they haven't been able to provide the front two with that much to work with. Orange County, whereas Las Vegas Lights seem to be a little bit sharper in attack. Nice play being built up on that right-hand side. Didn't work out that time for Sean Smart, but certainly Johnny Rodriguez has been there as well, playing some dangerous balls through. So I've been impressed with Las Vegas Lights first 20 minutes up front. Maybe not quite as much with the front two for Orange County as yet, but plenty of time for that to change.
We've talked about Johnny Rodriguez a little bit already, mentioned his name. That partnership with Manuel Arteaga will be an interesting one to watch when Arteaga comes into the fold. Those are two very proven goal scorers in the USL Championship. And Rodriguez has a good track record, especially with this Las Vegas team.
Put Kyle Scott behind that and Mark Ibarra in there as well. And it's the one thing Devin Rensing, or one of the things he mentioned to us, was he's so excited about this season because he has that strength and depth. He has options on the bench. He can rotate. He can rest players when he needs to. I think he felt he didn't quite have that last season. Now he feels he has the quality that he needs to keep rotating.
And to come in and have a full offseason to really make this team, at least personnel-wise, look like you want it. That will help for Devin Rensing to get this Las Vegas ship steered in the right direction after seeing what Dennis Sanchez did back in 2024. Orange County trying to play out and touched out. The USL Championship and League One are on CBS Sports and ESPN platforms all season long. Catch live matches and expert analysis every day on the CBS Sports Golazo Network and ESPN+. Go to USLChampionship.com or USLLeague1.com for the complete USL TV listings. Orange County playing through lines, trying to break it behind. Liam McKinnon, big chance here, deflected and in! It is Orange County on the board first. 1-0, McKinnon provides it.
Oh, what a fantastic goal by Orange County. The first real touch he's had, Liam McKinnon, and didn't he do well with that? Beautiful through ball. He gets on the end of it. He's got the pace, manages to beat the keeper as well. He had a couple of centre-backs just chasing him down there, but that's one of the few times we've seen Orange County really sharp through the middle. They've been progressing down the left and right and not making much in terms of distance, but this time that ball there, absolutely perfect. But his first touch, Liam puts the ball in front of him, just ahead of Nate Jones, and what a good finish as well, just to get under the body there of Jared Mazzola. There's another look at that. That first touch there puts him into the right position. There's the ball, gets the deflection. Unlucky goalkeeper now that you see it. Jared Mazzola got no chance there, hits Nate Jones' foot, and that's what tricks the goalkeeper completely. But well done there to Liam McKinnon. Beautiful ball play to him. Danny Stone's pump, great first touch, and they have the lead.
McKinnon trying to prove that he belongs in the USL Championship. You go back to 2024 for Liam McKinnon. 23 goals in the USL League One Player of the Year. And then a season ago, just 2 goals, as that Orange County goal is presented by Hogue. Last year, just 2 goals for Orange County for McKinnon, but he'll take one in week 1 to try to kickstart his 2026 campaign. Gonna move this down the line. It's McKinnon onto it again. Well, that's a striker for you. We say he hasn't had much service, hasn't had many touches. First few touches he gets, he creates it. Out wide again for Dogman. The cross, that may have came off Sean Smart's face. But Las Vegas sprung upfield with Ben Mines. Mines still going, almost all alone down this right side. Goes over, wins the free kick. That is just some great industry from Ben Mines.
Ryan Dogma should know better at his age and maturity, 28 years of age. He's been there, but he knows that Ben Mines waiting for a touch. He hasn't got much support. Just puts a bit of an arm on his shoulder. Not much, I mean, it's hardly a touch, but just keep your hands off the player, because you know he's waiting for a touch to go down and win a free kick, and it's a free kick in a dangerous position.
After running 60 yards, if I felt contact, I'm going down too.
Well, that's why Ryan Dogma mustn't give him that chance.
Free kick opportunity for Las Vegas. Antonoglu and Probo standing over it. It's an in-swinging ball played up to that back post and snatched down by Alex Rando, commanding that area well.
That's good goalkeeping. That's positive. It's not an easy catch to take. A lot of bodies around you. You've got to take it at a very high level so that you can get above everybody else. And he does exactly that, Alex Rando. And that's what defenders want. It calms them down, makes them feel that their goalkeeper, as you quite rightly said, is in a commanding position in that box. And well done to the goalkeeper on debut for Orange County.
Foul here. Carson Locker, the youngster, 18 years old, getting the start in the center of the park tonight for Las Vegas. The first beer fest of the 2026 season is around the corner. Join us on April 4th for our spring break beer fest and enjoy 3+ hours of unlimited taste from 50+ craft beers, seltzers, and more. Members receive discounted add-ons, but don't delay. These will sell out. Head to orangecountysoccer.com/tickets. Zola under pressure from his former teammate, Liam McKinnon. Those two were teammates at Greenville back in 2023. Touched out of play. Las Vegas going to continue their work to get on the board tonight. The assist on that last goal, by the way, went to Marcelo Palomino, who is back in the United States, back in the USL after a stint in the last couple years in Sweden. And that was a peach of a pass from Palomino. Jones gets it out wide. Antonoglu. Apologies for the technical difficulties. Back to action here in Irvine. Orange County leading 1-0 at the foot of Liam McKinnon. And Orange County on the move again. Just able to keep this ball in play down the line, trying to work it in fields. Runs all the way past the touchline and out. It'll be a goal kick for Las Vegas. Ever since that goal for Orange County, they've started to pick it up just even a little bit more. Trying to find that second while Las Vegas search for an equalizer. We were saying in the early few moments it was Las Vegas that had the better of the chances. Remember, Alex Rando made a brilliant save with that left hand to deny Ben Mines. Las Vegas get it going into the attack. Moved out wide. Rodriguez cuts it back. Locker. Playing through lines again. This will run all the way through for Alex Rando. For Las Vegas a season ago, the least goals scored in the Western Conference and the second most conceded. And just 15 of those 23 coming through the run of play. That was also the least in the USL Championship. In order to have success, got to be able to score some goals, and that is obviously why they went out and got the likes of Manuel Arteaga, Kyle Scott and company this offseason.
Yeah, it wasn't a great season in many respects. Although defensively, the likes of Riker Rosarina had a number of clean sheets. He was up there amongst the most clean sheets. So there were days when they could defend well, Las Vegas. But when they did concede, they tended to concede in 3, 4s and 5s. And that's when the wheels sort of came off. Devin Rensing came in, tried to make them tighter in defense and succeeded to some level. But he had so much ground to make up that in the end it was just a step too far for Las Vegas. Oh, trouble.
Nearly trouble. Alex Rando gets away with that one as Orange County win possession back. Now looking to play in behind. Danny Stone waving his team up the field as to say, let's get some pressure on. Broken up, McKinnon. That bounce nearly went in his favor. He just couldn't hold on to it. And we talk about a new strike partnership for Las Vegas that is coming and in the works for Orange County. We're seeing it tonight with Liam McKinnon, who's gotten on the board, and also, as this ball's played in behind, Alex Rando couldn't play that, so he has to clear it away. And Jameer Johnson as well, starting on that front line, the youngster for Orange County, coming over from the Philadelphia Union, where he played with the second team over the last couple years. U.S. under-17 player. And much like Tyson Espy on the back line, Danny Stone says these players have to learn to realize their potential. They're U.S. under-17 players. They're playing in World Cups, but to make it in the pro game, they're going to have to be around this pro environment and learn what it takes.
Yeah, and there's plenty to learn, and there's some good players to learn from. You look at Tom Brood at 29 years of age, been around a while. Ryan Dogman, we mentioned already. Stephen Kelly, the Scotsman. It's a lot of experienced players here, but at 17, you think you know a lot, you don't. And it's important that you soak it all up and try and improve in every area you can.
Now Las Vegas trying to work forward. Locker going to ground. A whistle here, and the card is yellow. A teenager, another youngster who will live and learn, and he'll learn from that challenge as he's into the book.
Yep, it's a few experienced players will say to him that you don't need to dive in like that, don't need to risk getting a yellow. Got to manage the enthusiasm, love the enthusiasm. The moment you go to ground, and he lifted his foot as well. You've got to be so careful these days. Have a look at the 1 foot as it goes through. It's above the ground, not enough above the ground for a red, but it's heading in that direction. Don't want to give the referee a decision to have to make. As you say, a good learning point there for young Carson Locker.
Looking for that direct ball over the top again. Provo brings it down for Las Vegas. Locker. And the Lights able to keep it. Evan Rensing, along with some of the offseason checklists that he put together, one of those things was a little maturity and experience. It was a very young team that he picked up last season when he was named head coach. And now you look through the list, it is a lot of experience in the USL Championship. And that's what he said, even talking to him last year. They needed experience in this league. As this ball's headed forward, it's too close to Alex Rando. You bring in players like a Ben Mines. That's going to help. He's won a championship with Orange County, and he's been around the league for a while.
Just an interesting contrast between the two teams. One bringing in as many experienced players as possible, that being Las Vegas Lights. And the other, Orange County, looking to young players like Tyson SP, like Jameer Johnson, and saying, well, that might be the way we go. We'll start blooding more young players and mix them with the experienced players. So I think Devon's experience at the end of last season is he's realized that step number one, bring in the experienced players, become a good side, and then you can be a development team if you want, like Orange County are to some extent.
And Orange County, they always can rest their laurels on winning that title back in 2021. As Antonoglu delivers, it's taken by Alex Rando. And always striving to be the best in terms of developing those young players, selling them on. That's very much a way to go about things while being successful with some players that have experience in the league. War nearly getting caught in possession as this is moved back again. Kelly for Dogman. Touched in field, broken up. And here come the Lights again with Mines. Smart in support. Moved out wide. Dogman tracked back well. And a foul against Sean Smart.
Orange County saying they had the ball and they should have been left with the possession to their advantage, but referee just calling it as he saw it.
You don't have to be on the roster to get on the field here at Championship Soccer Stadium. Orange County Soccer Club offers group experiences that let fans be part of the match day action. Groups of 10 or more can receive discounted tickets and even access on-field experiences like player walkouts, halftime activities, and post-match games on the pitch. If you're planning a team event, birthday, or company outing, visit orangecountysoccer.com/group tickets to learn more. A switch of play. Mohamedou War just able to keep this in play. War trying to use some of those attacking capabilities, but taken off the ball.
Just noticing Las Vegas Lights, they really have been pressing well, but first game of the season, you put a lot of energy into pressing. I think sometimes you, as a player, you want to hold back a little bit of energy on day one because you don't want to sort of burst a gasket at 60 minutes. Although there are, of course, substitutes who can come on and do a job for you. I just get the sense that Las Vegas have really put a lot of effort into closing down. And I just wonder if they're going to tire themselves out fairly quickly if they're not careful.
Trying to move down the line and broken up. Las Vegas looking to take the top off here with Johnny Rodriguez. Rodriguez onto it. Rodriguez. There was really no one in support that was coming anytime quick enough there. And just rolls it out of play, does Rodriguez.
Just wonder if there were options for him. That's a very difficult angle to score a goal, and a long way up. He's having to breathe. This is the point. You're not match fit on day one, and you got to keep a little bit of gas in the tank for when you need it. But just wonder if he could have held that ball up a little bit longer and waited for some support there. In the end, I think he was just too tired. Had a swing at the shot, and it was well wide in the end.
Foul Jones. The bear hug there in the middle. Free kick to Orange County, just in that center circle. Palomino, Hagar. Espy and Brewitt, center back partnership tonight for Orange County. Rando goes long over the top, and Smart the heads up play to let this bounce out for a throw-in. Select is proud to be the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship. From the grassroots to the pros, Select is there every step of the way. Visit us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials, and more. Select, the player's choice. Final 5 minutes of this first half. Liam McKinnon from Marcelo Palomino in the 22nd minute has Orange County out in front in the opener of the 2026 campaign. A lot to learn about this Las Vegas team as this season goes along. This ball over the top. Flag is up for offside. And Johnny Rodriguez just hasn't had a lot of support up top tonight in this Las Vegas attack.
No, he hasn't. It's been frustrating for Devin Rinsing in his attack. They've had moments where they've looked good, where especially early on they were able to get the ball out on the right-hand side, create little half chances. Ben Mines with a few very testing crosses into the box, but then it's gone a bit quiet last 10-15 minutes, and I'm sure Devin Rinsing there just wondering what he can do to change things, what he might do in terms of substitutes second half. And obviously he'll also know that not all the players are super fit yet. He's got Knight Pickering who can come on and cause a problem, Edison Escone, Patrick Leal and others, a couple of new signings as well, so he does have options on the bench for the second half.
Still, all these managers trying to find the right formula in this early portion of the season. The groupings work well together. As this ball rolling towards the touchline, Mines try to keep it in play. And we heard a whistle back behind the play.
It looks like it's a free kick for Las Vegas Lights. Everybody seems to be lining up. Yeah, maybe the referee played advantage and has now called it back.
It will be exactly that. As Probo stands over this set piece, I think Sean Smart wanted a word on that one, but Probo will take it and deliver it out wide. Chance on the overlap, and the service deflected. Another whistle and another free kick coming for the Lights. It's Jameer Johnson getting caught there, committing that foul.
And Stone just wanting them to be careful. I wonder if this time they will put the free kick in the box. You've got the big guys up there. Nate Jones has gone up, as well as Aaron Guillen. Give him a chance, put the ball in the danger area, see what happens.
Giorgio Probo, in swinging ball, the heads go up and deflected out of play. Corner kick into these final 2 minutes of the first half.
There you go, that was better. That was a good ball whipped in. It caused Orange County all sorts of problems. I think in the end they were happy. It was just a corner. But when a ball comes in with that sort of pace into that danger area, sort of 8 to 10 yards out, this makes it very difficult for the defenders to deal with.
Temi Antonoglu, in swinging ball. It was flicked across the face of goal. Orange County able to help this out as far as Probo, and now they'll get a chance to work it upfield, and there's plenty of space on the far side. Here comes Orange County. Hagart leading the break. Johnson trying to chase it down, and it's Nate Jones sweeping in for the Lights instead.
Good breakaway by Orange County there, and a little half chance for Jameer Johnson. If the ball could just have reached him, maybe he would have had a crack on goal, the youngster. Just 17 years of age, but again, good defending. Another good ball in from that corner. It caused a few problems for the Orange County defense, but they dealt with it.
Move down the line again, sliding challenge in. Another throw in here for the Lights, trying to finish this half strong. Carry some momentum into that second half where they will be chasing this game unless they can find something late on. Looking to play in behind. That is a great pass in the cross, just too far out in front of Johnny Rodriguez. Minds nearly connecting as we are into 1 minute of stoppage time at the end of this first half.
I've got to say, Ben Mines has been impressive in this first half on this right-hand side. Lovely ball put in here, but just uses his body well to get onto that ball, and then he knows where Johnny Rodriguez is and just can't quite find him. But of all the chances that have come Las Vegas Lights' way, I'd say a good 50% of them probably have come from Ben Mines down the right-hand side.
And that was Sean Smart to play that ball in behind, right into Mines' path. It's been a nice connection on this right side in the first half. One more chance going forward tonight in this first half for Las Vegas. And nothing doing there. And Walla Buana, not really called his name much, has not gotten involved, but here he is. The referee, though, will bring this first half to a close. Liam McKinnon's goal, the difference through 45 minutes, but I think a lot to work out for both teams.
Yeah, there's been good things for both sides. There's been a couple of question marks. I think certainly for Las Vegas Lights, they've been able to build some good attacks down the left and right, mostly down the right-hand side. They've looked threatening without testing the goalkeeper, Alex Rando, enough. And then on the other side, Orange County, wonderful goal from Liam McKinnon. Great first touch, great ball in from Palomino. And if they can get some more ball to Johnson and McKinnon, maybe they can wrap this game up fairly quickly. So, all set up for a great second half.
First game of the season, and it is Orange County that has the lead going into halftime. Las Vegas, the very new look Las Vegas Lights this season, getting close, but still chasing this game. Orange County leads it at the break. It's 1-0. Stay with us for halftime.
OCSC captain and today's creative director. Come on, get him working the camera a little bit. Stay there, look down the camera. No, just believe that could be amazing. Do you like the colour, do you like the design, do you like the lines? Do you know what the lines represent? 34 lines for 34 cities. Yeah, safe.
At the Pickup Family Neurosciences Institute, we function as a unit. Neurosurgery and neurology, physical medicine and rehab, physical therapy. It's patient-focused, patient-centered care. The future of the neurosciences at Hoag is filled with promise. We are at the cusp of incredible advancements and innovations that are truly going to transform medical care and its delivery. Patients don't just get a doctor when they come to Hoag, they get Team Hoag.
Every morning I draw a line. I've painted thousands of them. The lines are simple, but what happens within them is magical. Some lines divide, but not this one. It's the common thread for our shared love for the game. Soccer, football, call it what you want. This line, this team, it brings each of us to a common ground, the line that connects us. We, OCSC.
Kids grow up fast. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. With Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Halftime from Championship Soccer Stadium here in Irvine, California. Orange County leads Las Vegas by a 1-0 after the first 45 minutes of the season. Still in this very early juncture of the season, both Orange County and Las Vegas trying to start on the front foot, trying to get things going here early on for Orange County and Las Vegas. This is what the road looks like. Las Vegas, quite a few road games here to start this season, while Orange County gets some home cooking. A big game always, as Orange County will travel to Phoenix Rising next week, next Saturday, before they get into the end of March and April. Some big games upcoming for both teams here early on.
Yeah, important games, and you want to get off to a good start, don't you? The last thing you want is you have a couple of bad results, and Las Vegas' first 3 on the road is never going to be easy for them. They want to pick up points wherever they can.
We've been talking a lot about the signings for both teams. Orange County, they made some of their moves, but Las Vegas, the 17 signings that they have made, this is just 5 of them that we have picked out, along with the likes of Aaron Guillen that we have seen on the field tonight.
I mean, there's just so many players leaving both clubs and coming into both clubs, and I mean, some of the departures from Las Vegas as well. You got a couple mentioned there. Get on Stefan Stojanovic and Thomas McNamara, Tony Herbert, Vaughn Koval. There's a whole bunch of others, and the same on Orange County. A lot of players, a lot of turnover, and that's why there's so much excitement with so many new players and new faces coming into both clubs.
We will continue to talk about this as this game goes along. We'll see if some of these newcomers can make an impact in the second half. Liam McKinnon's goal is the difference so far. It's 1-0 Orange County.
Match day 1, it's the season opener of the USL Championship.
No time like the present for these teams to make a statement and begin the campaign on the right foot.
Today, we accomplished nothing. I mean it, not a thing. And it was kind of everything.
This spring, stay 3 nights and get a $50 Best Western gift card.
Prinks tires in the USL help soccer journeys everywhere to drive harder. From city playgrounds to suburban sidelines, from early mornings to late nights, from fun with friends to winner takes all, from the biggest fan to the biggest heart. And at every turn, Prinks tires will be there for the long haul.
Pain doesn't care who you are or why you hurt, but pain can be mastered if you know the way. Fight back with Tiger Balm's legendary herbal power. Trusted for over 100 years, our proven blend of camphor, menthol, and essential oils tames pain with the strength and speed of the tiger, so that you can rise above pain and get back to living. This is the way of the tiger.
Every morning I draw a line. I've painted thousands of them. The lines are simple, but what happens within them is magical. Some lines divide, but not this one. It's the common thread for our shared love for the game. Soccer, football, call it what you want. This line, this team, it brings each of us to a common ground, the line that connects us. We, OCSC.
It is halftime in the USL Championship. We hope you're enjoying your match so far. I'm Dan Lucas inside the USL studio with a look at some of the headlines for this week. A ton of roster movement during the offseason saw Lexington SC set records with player signings. Midfielder Aaron Malloy signed a 6-figure deal just ahead of another big addition, forward Philip Goodrum. And the championship welcomes 2 new clubs, Sporting Jacks and Brooklyn FC, who boasts its own big signing during the offseason, last year's Golden Boot winner in League One, JC Obregon. We have many storylines to watch, including one of the championship's rising stars, Sacramento Republic midfielder Blake Willie. 18 years old and a busy player for Sac Republic, Willie had the honor of playing for the U.S. under-18 national team last year. All right, upcoming matches presented in Spanish on 2DN. Next Saturday, a 4 p.m. Eastern start, Detroit City hosting Brooklyn FC. Then Wednesday, the 25th, Lexington SC hosts Brooklyn at 7 Eastern. And on Saturday, the 28th, another 4 p.m. Eastern match at Detroit City, this time against Charleston Battery. That's a look at the headlines for this week. Let's get you back to your match for the second half.
Halftime tonight from Irvine, California. 1-0 Orange County at the break as Liam McKinnon has the goal for the home side. Plenty of action around the USL Championship last night and today as well. How about that game in Lexington last night? Louisville come from behind and beat Lexington 2-1.
Brilliant game. Fantastic opening match. And Aaron Molloy's goal for Lexington to put them 1-0 up from about 25 yards out. One of the best strikes you will see, but unfortunately not enough for Lexington.
A tough start to life for Sporting Jacks as Hartford win 3-0. Brandon Burke and company starting things off on the right foot. Same goes for Ben Pierman, and Charleston taking down the defending champion Pittsburgh Riverhounds. More action moving out west. Of course, tomorrow there will be Brooklyn starting their USL Championship campaign against Indy 11. San Antonio also get a 2-1 win against Phoenix. Plenty of good action going on around the USL Championship tonight. El Paso and the Switchbacks at 2-2 as well. Tonight is the night to pull up a couple of screens and check out all the action here on ESPN+. It's Orange County 1, Las Vegas 0. We'll have highlights, stats, and the second half from Championship Soccer Stadium coming up next.
Draw a line. I've painted thousands of them. The lines are simple, but what happens within them is magical. Some lines divide, but not this one. It's the common thread for our shared love for the game. Soccer, football, call it what you want. This line, this team, it brings each of us to a common ground. The line that connects us. We, OCSC.
At the Pickup Family Neurosciences Institute, we function as a unit. Neurosurgery and neurology, physical medicine and rehab, physical therapy. It's patient-focused, patient-centered care. The future of the neurosciences at Hoag is filled with promise. We are at the cusp of incredible advancements and innovations that are truly going to transform medical care and its delivery. Patients don't just get a doctor when they come to Hoag, they get Team Hoag.
This is incredible technology. We can actually solve drunk driving.
We are here to send a very strong message. Drunk driving must stop.
We are educators, supporters, listeners, and most of all, we are relentless. Because one life lost is one too many. Together, we can end impaired driving for good. Join the movement. Drive change. Save lives.
This is Tom Brewitt, OCSC captain and today's creative director. Come on, get him working the camera a little bit. Stay there, look down the camera. No, just believe that could be amazing. Do you like the colour, do you like the design, do you like the lines? Do you know what the lines represent? 34 lines for 34 cities.
Back here in Irvine, 1-0. Orange County leads Las Vegas at the break. Liam McKinnon's goal, the difference through 45 minutes. The fans enjoying the season opening match here at Championship Soccer Stadium. Highlights from the first 45 minutes. Orange County, Las Vegas. This was one of the first early chances from Stephen Kelly from a dead ball.
Yeah, it looked like it might be causing a few problems, but in the end, Jared Mazzola had that covered at that near post. Then there's a couple of breakaways for Las Vegas down this right-hand side. just building up. Tony Rodriguez bides his time, waits, puts Ben Mines in, and he forces a really good save, out of Alex Rando. Ben Mines really one of the players who really impressed for Las Vegas Lights first half.
And then the goal, Marcelo Palomino slipping it ahead for Liam McKinnon, first goal of the season.
Liam McKinnon's first touch and his acceleration after, which is top class. Nate Jones unfortunately deflects it past his goalkeeper, but he's just trying to block the shot, and nothing that Jared Mazzola could do.
Danny Stone, all sorts of fired up as Orange County are on the board in 2026. The stats, there weren't a lot of big opportunities in that first 45 minutes.
No, there weren't shots on target, one each. And if you look at possession, pretty much even. Expected goals, for those who follow expected goals, 0.15 versus 0.16. So really, the fact that there's even a goal on the score sheet is quite a surprise. It was just a lovely moment, skill for Liam McKinnon, and especially with that pass coming in as well there from Marcelo Palomino. But they've got to do more, especially in the box. Just giving you some stats. Touches in the opposition box, 3 for Orange County, 4 for Las Vegas Lights. A lot of midfield possession, yes. You've got to get it in the box, both sides, and create more opportunities, more goal mouth threats.
Trying to build on what they saw in that first half. Orange County and Las Vegas still right there for the taking for both sides as the players are in position for the second 45 minutes. With the former Manchester United goalkeeper Gary Bailey, I'm Josh Eastern. Thanks so much for being with us tonight. Exciting times in the USL Championship as another season is well underway. Full slate of matches this weekend. We'll get one more tomorrow between Brooklyn and Indy. There is the whistle, and here we go. 45 more minutes from Irvine, California, Orange County, and the Las Vegas Lights. Both Orange County and Las Vegas a season ago finishing in the bottom half of the Western Conference. Orange County having to make that run at the end of the season, even get into the playoffs. They end up winning a game and then bowing out in second half stoppage time against New Mexico. For Las Vegas, they were off the playoffs by 10 points as this shot comes through the box and out of play. It's very much a new look Las Vegas team for Orange County. So we talked about in the first half trying to carry the momentum from the end of last season into this. And if you're Orange County, maybe trying to carry some momentum from the first half into this second half. They really didn't receive much of a threat from Las Vegas aside from one big Alex Rando save.
Yeah, as we were saying there when we looked at the stats, three touches for Orange County and 4 touches for Las Vegas in the opponent's box. That's where most of the goals come from, in the box. There was a couple of good crosses from Ben Mines that certainly had Orange County scrambling in defense, but nothing concrete enough that would impress you as a coach. So I think both Danny Stone and Devin Rensing would have said to the players, you need to get more balls in the box. We need to be more effective. And let's wait and see if the second half will provide us with that.
Broken up. Jameer Johnson in his Orange County debut here in the USL Championship. Mohamed War plays it in fields. We talked about Las Vegas' pressing in the first half. We said if they keep that up, they might run themselves tired by the end of this game. We'll keep an eye on that as this game progresses.
Look, it's a nice idea. It's just you're not fully match fit by day one, but perhaps Devin Rensing has got a plan where he brings on a bunch of subs up front who've got fresh legs. And that's going to be a big feature of this second half. The substitutions, the players who are not 100% match fit according to the managers. Who do you pull off? Who do you bring on? Who's on the bench? You've got to look at Ethan Zubak if you're Orange County and think his experience could be useful. We haven't seen much from Jameer Johnson there. Maybe the youngster still needs a bit of time to settle in. Ethan Zubak could be a good option. Kevin Partida in midfield. Mateo Bunbury as well could be an option for Orange County. And for Las Vegas Lights, Edison Ascona, Patrick Leal, Knight Pickering, all players with good experience that they can bring on.
Las Vegas taking some time on the ball. Felt like that right side was where the danger came from for Las Vegas with Mines and Smart. To me, Antonoglu just hasn't quite gotten going much tonight for this Las Vegas side. Trying to work it down the left, and it's turned over. And then given right back.
You can see Orange County not really interested in the high press. They prefer to drop a little bit deeper into a mid to low block and save a bit of energy and just try and nick the ball off the toes of the Las Vegas Lights players.
Worked out to the right. Mines comes back in fields. Locker and Probo. Again, trying to make it happen. Las Vegas, a lot of passing around the area. They have not gotten into the box, though. Look at all those orange jerseys back behind the ball. It's not been difficult for Las Vegas. I'll work it around again. Jones. Here's Probo. Long switch of play, and the flag is up for offside. So that long sequence of possession ultimately amounts to a turnover for the Lights.
What's a lovely pass out wide. Pity it's an offside position. You've got to keep yourself onside there. The pass itself was exquisite. But to your point, Orange County just dropping deep, blocking all the avenues into the box, and just waiting for either to take the ball off Las Vegas Lights or for the Lights to lose possession. Either way, it's back with Orange County. And I think Las Vegas Lights have to find something a little bit more either speedy in terms of their transition or some other way of getting at this Orange County defense.
There's a long ball over the top. Johnny Rodriguez brings it down, and the flag is up again for offside. And the positive in that for Las Vegas, at least you're trying to push you're trying to emphasize getting forward, getting something going in the attack, but you got to time it up right.
And good defending by Orange County.
Yep.
Stepping up. There's a couple of offsides they've won. At the same time, they drop very quickly into defensive postures, so very well organized in defense.
This one headed back. It's right into the path nearly of McKinnon. Referee waves away the shout for penalty. A long clearance downfield. Rodriguez getting tangled up in the middle as this one rolls out of play.
There's some good defending by Las Vegas Lights there, because there's all sorts of confusion. Was it Guillen here? Eventually decides he's got to get in there and win that header, and does so. And saves the day for Las Vegas Lights, but I think he was waiting for Jared Mazzola, goalkeeper deciding not to come for the ball.
Flicked forward again. Now it's Orange County's turn to try to get something going in the attack. Mohamedou War. The way this game has gone tonight, if Orange County can find a second goal, feels like it's going to be a long way back for the Las Vegas Lights to try to get something out of this season opener. And Alcazar. Here's Brewitt directing traffic. Kelly breaking lines. Hagart turns it back and drifts in field. Kelly, the pivot point in the middle.
There's a lot of good passing going on and good movement and switching from side to side, but it's not going anywhere for either side when they're on the ball. It's neat, it's good to watch, but you're looking, okay, is it going to lead to a through ball? Is it going to lead to an attack? And not much happening as yet.
Not a lot of risk taking.
Yeah.
Played over the top. Now Orange County coming into the box. A deflected cross. Comes back through the middle. Chance to shoot. This one is skied out of play. Watch the USL Championship in Spanish on 2DM, the nation's leading Spanish language sports network. Detroit City FC face off against newcomer Brooklyn FC on Saturday, May 14th at 4 p.m. Eastern. Go to uslchampionship.com for the complete USL TV listings. There's that long sequence of possession, and then eventually it just didn't turn out to be any sort of big opportunity for Orange County there. War down the line. It appears Las Vegas preparing at least one sub. Try to make an impact here in the early going.
There'll be plenty of subs to be made on both sides, being the first game of the season and players not being 100% fully fit. But the onus more on Las Vegas. They're down. They've got to make something happen, and they're not really pressurizing Orange County in the second half. I haven't seen much of Alex Rando. He's had nothing to do so far. It seems to be Orange County more on the front foot.
Here comes Orange County again into the attack. Some contact on the edge of the area. And this is waved away. Out for a goal kick.
Well, the one thing without VAR, the referee has to be 100% sure it's a penalty before you can give it. And that was hard to see if it was, but if he's not sure, then certainly he cannot give it.
Abraham Okere is coming into this game to replace Handwala Bwana. It's a substitution presented by Mediquip, turning setbacks into comebacks. Okere makes his USL Championship debut tonight. This is a look at the penalty shout.
Well, if it was anything, it's outside the box. It was a little nibble. Was it enough for the foul? Possibly, but certainly not a penalty.
It looks like Orange County set to make a few changes here in just a moment. Ethan Zubak looked like he was one of those players coming into this game.
They're not so surprised that Bwana came off. He hasn't really impacted the game enough. Put a decent effort in, but obviously Devin Rensing's looking for players who can turn this match around, do something a little bit special.
Two subs for Orange County. It will be Ethan Zubak and Kevin Partida to come into the game. Jameer Johnson, one of those players coming off the field. And the other is being one of those youngsters at the back, Tyson Espy. The 16-year-olds and the 17-year-old exit, and more experienced players onto the field, the likes of Zubak and Partida. Espy strong in central defense tonight. Those are Mediquip substitutions, turning setbacks into comebacks. Jones. And Mazzola out of play. Las Vegas have just had some trouble connecting passes, getting forward It's been Orange County that have controlled the first 13 minutes of this second half. There's some pressure. O'Carey. And there are those fresh legs you talked about coming in and trying to make an impact, and it does force a turnover as Rando puts it out of play.
Just brings something onto the pitch that's different. It forces Orange County to have to figure out, you know, where does O'Carey run? How do we stop him? What do we have to do? And in those moments, maybe it opens an opportunity for Las Vegas Lights.
Decision is a throw-in for Orange County.
And Partita's gone into midfield with, I think, Nico Benalcazar dropping into the back four. So there's a slight change there in personnel and positions for Orange County.
Benalcazar showing that versatility. Orange County trying to work their way down the line, trying to find a few more chances. It's been almost nothing for Las Vegas in this second half. And those subs, or at least the one sub initially, trying to make an impact in O'Carey. Whistle will go Orange County's direction. They'll have a set piece.
O'Carey just have come in a little bit late there on Brewitt with the shoulder. Once again, Orange County just managing this really well as we hit the 2/3 mark. They've won up at home, in control of the game, in control of possession. Looking good for the home side at this point. Very much up to Las Vegas Lights to change that story.
Player down is Liam McKinnon as he hobbles back to his feet. Brewitt, a commanding header there in the middle. Now it's a race back into his position as Las Vegas trying to work it upfield. Partita coming over, sending this one out of play.
I think that was Brewitt just getting a little bit of his own back on O'Carey there for the foul a few minutes ago.
Well, that's the good way to do it. Don't do it then a challenge that'll see into the book.
Exactly, free and fair challenge. And Brewitt's background being with Liverpool Football Club, he grew up in a tough soccer environment there, so he was just giving as good as he got.
Carey coming over, maybe a throw to Orange County again. Well, if you're ready to unlock the best experience in Orange County, 2026 Orange County season memberships are on sale now. Join OC's best kept secret and enjoy the lowest ticket prices, exclusive benefits, and unforgettable match day experiences all season long. Learn more online at orangecountysoccer.com/tickets. More seats added, about 1,000 seats added here to Championship Soccer Stadium. It was Orange County a season ago that earned 39 points through the regular season. 29 of those points were earned at home. They turned this place into a fortress. That's what you need to have success in this league. Now Danny Stone's hoping for a little bit more success on the road to go to accompany that home form.
I think that's a factor that most coaches talk about, because being on the road in this country means traveling a long way, sometimes through time zones. It's just very, very difficult to do. So you have to pick up a lot of points at home and then just hope you can do the performances on the road. But it's not an easy task when you're traveling such long distances and possibly even with jet lag thrown in.
The Western Conference stretches from just about here all the way out to Lexington, Kentucky. So far reaches in this conference. This is moved down the line. Las Vegas on the cutback ball. Pinzon lays it off. Looked like he had a chance to shoot. Las Vegas, though, will keep it in the attacking areas to the end line, out of play. It's a corner kick.
That's better from Las Vegas Lights. At last there's a ball in the box, and yes, Pinzon tries something clever, doesn't come off, but when the ball's in that box, there's possibilities, there's chances. Now there's a set piece, and all of a sudden, Las Vegas are coming to light.
Temi Antonoglu stands over this.
He's being warned just not to block the goalkeeper, not to lean into him or too obviously block him.
Antonoglu, back post. Oh, Guillen was bearing down, and it was flicked away just before it got to him. Las Vegas trying to keep this in the attacking areas, and it's a goal kick. Good service there from Temi Antonoglu, former Toronto Academy player. Worked his way up to the second team as well.
Okay, this is a good ball in. There's a little half chance there. I thought Aaron Guillaume was going to get on the end of that. Someone just gets, maybe Brewer just gets a header, in which case it was a fantastic touch there from Tom Brewitt. And now, for the first time in the second half, we saw Las Vegas Lights looking a lot sharper in attack. I'm sure Devin Rensing would like to see a lot more of that approach now as we head towards the sort of final stages of this game.
Plenty of attacking options on the bench, the likes of Knight Pickering and Edison Azcona. Las Vegas working for it again. Couldn't connect with Okere. Cleared through the middle. Locker deflected out of play. Bursting through the middle, it's Orange County coming forward again with Kelly. It forces Las Vegas to retreat and sit in a little bit more defensively here. Push from behind, easy decision as War goes over. Pinzon with the foul. Soccer season is here, and SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the USL. Get all your USL tickets and more from the #1 ticketing site. SeatGeek, your ticket to great seats. Orange County trying to go quick over the top, nothing doing. Goal kick for Jared Mazzola in his Las Vegas Lights debut tonight.
Certainly been so far so good for Orange County. When we got a chat to Danny Stone this week, we asked him what his aim was, what he says to the players. He says, I have 3 words and I keep repeating them to the players all the time. He says, I want energy, I want competitiveness, and I want togetherness. He said, I'm just going to keep repeating those 3 thoughts and aims throughout this season. Interesting. Energy, competitiveness, and togetherness.
You've seen the energy tonight. They've been very much up for this one, especially on their home field. Down the wing again. Contact there, Mines saying maybe that was a dive. The video will tell the story. Oh, we saw that the other way. Dogman put a hand on Mines and went over. Said, Dogman, all right, I'm going to give it right back to you.
And he's saying it's a dive, and yeah, well, maybe it was, but so was yours. You're quite right. It's just more frustrating when you're 1-0 down with just over 20 minutes to go. That's when, you know the clock's putting in the back of your head. Every player knows exactly how much time's left. That clock is ticking in the back of your head.
Amadou War looking into the middle, and that's onto the roof of the net. Ryan McKinnon looking for a second goal tonight. This goal came 45 minutes ago on the assist from Marcelo Palomino.
And it was just one moment of magic, one special moment of quality that we've had in this match. Not that there hasn't been decent passing and good tackling, but in terms of work around the box, that first touch of Liam McKinnon's, the acceleration into the space, and yeah, it was a bit lucky with his shot being deflected by Nate Jones, but the quality up until that point to get in the box was just top class.
Another cross floated in, back post, it's knotted down. There was just nobody there on a gray jersey for Las Vegas.
Again, sitting very deep, Orange County, something they're very good at, that low block. Just deny you space, and you're 1-0 up with 20+ minutes to go, and basically said to Las Vegas Lights, find some space around us. And if you don't do it properly, we'll take the ball off you and counter-attack you. And it's very difficult to break down low blocks when they're set up very well, which Orange County are good at doing.
Delivered out wide. The cross just feels like Las Vegas started to pick it up a little bit more. 20 minutes to try to find something out of this game. Shooting chance. There haven't been many of those chances tonight for Las Vegas. Christian Pinzon trying his luck here. That was just the third shot of the game and the first of this second half.
And he was under pressure as well. I think if you're the defense and you're Alex Rando, you're quite happy that you're forcing the opposition to take shots from outside the box under all sorts of pressure. It'd be very difficult to beat Alex Rando in those circumstances.
Well, Orange County would know a bit about something scoring from outside the box. They had 9 goals from outside the box last year. That was tied for second in the USL Championship. A whistle. This will go Las Vegas's direction here.
Fans not happy. Lots of boos and what have you being said. But anyway, game continues.
Aaron Guillen carries it on for the Lights. Going to turn the corner. Cross blocked. Sean Smart staying with it. Smart to the end line. Still Smart, and he went to corner. Good work there from Sean Smart.
He's quick. He's so quick, Sean Smart. Quick feet, quick movement, and just causing all sorts of problems for Orange County down their left-hand side. Now, the quality of this ball in is going to be so important. Whip this in with the right sort of pace, and it makes it very difficult for defenders and goalkeepers to deal with.
The delivery on the last corner kick was nearly right where it needed to be from Antonoglu. Set piece opportunity. Antonoglu puts it up and looking for that same back post run. And Rando had it read this time around.
Good solid hands again from Alex Rando. That's 3 or 4 times this match has come and collected very cleanly, very positively.
More subs coming momentarily from Las Vegas. As the battle continues in the midfield, and a foul against Orange County.
Well, that was the second part of Danny Stone's 3 things. It was energy, then was competitiveness. We're seeing a lot of that from Orange County now as well, and from Las Vegas.
And over the top again, another header away. And those 2 subs will come here for Las Vegas. Giorgio Probo and Ben Mines are exiting. It is Knight Pickering and Patrick Leal who will enter Those are Mediquip substitutions for Las Vegas, turning setbacks into comebacks. Both Pickering and Leal, holdovers from a year ago, both in their second seasons with Las Vegas. Here's Leal. Leal formerly with New England Revolution 2. This ball's delivered out wide. Antonoglu driving in fields. Las Vegas holding some possession. They have more possession overall in this game, especially here in this second half. Over 60% in the second half, but just have not been able to create much with it. Goes back to our conversation earlier of a lot of nice passing and such, but not a lot of risk taking. Las Vegas will have to start to take some risks if they want to take something out of this game.
Well, expected goals 0.2 versus 0.21, so neither team really creating much. Touches in opposition box, 6 for Orange County, 7 for Las Vegas Lights. That's 74 minutes into the match, and you've only had 7 touches in the opposition box, Las Vegas Lights, and you're 1-0 down. So those stats are not comforting for a coach. As well as your team have played, you just want more incisiveness up front. So Orange County have the goal. They don't have to push it. Las Vegas Lights, they've got to come up with something soon.
Kelly puts it back in. It's knotted down. Orange County couldn't get anything going towards goal. Rodriguez. There'll be another new partner up top with Rodriguez now for the Lights, with Knight Pickering coming into this game. A young striker, 21 years old, formerly with FC Dallas, where he started his academy career, and then with Memphis as well. This comes in field, flipped into the middle. It's a high bounce. Kelly will bring this one down and forced to turn it back. A whistle and a foul to bring it the other way to the Lights. If you can't watch the match, turn on SiriusXM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access on Tuesday nights, plus your live matches from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more, all on SiriusXM FC 157 and the SiriusXM app. Antonoglu. And a substitution preparing momentarily. Nicola Chota will be coming on for Orange County. Substitution, Nicola Chota. His second professional season begins now. 15 appearances in all competitions last year for Chota, the 19-year-old. It's Marcelo Palomino who will exit. It's a Mediquip substitution, turning setbacks into comebacks. Palomino had the assist that led to the Lion McKinnon goal. Going to ground again. Down the line, Sean Smart.
The organization of Orange County just forcing Las Vegas back. Making it so difficult for them to find this sort of space to attack either down the width or through the middle. There you go, again forcing the ball back every single time and then getting turnover possession. Really good defensive play from Orange County.
Touch forward again. And Orange County controlling things well, trying to see this to the finish line. There's Mo War. Shota. War. Zubak. Las Vegas working forward again. Knight Pickering leads it this time.
It almost feels as if the best opportunity for Las Vegas is in transition. When Orange County attack, they get turnover ball, they've got space to play into. Once they allow Orange County to get back, then there's just so many orange shirts behind the ball. It's like a wall. Here they go again.
Here's War. And space to work down the near side for Hagart. Hagart drives it through the middle. And broken up before it got to its intended target in Zubak. Hagart of another chance. Partita. Orange County keep it moving with Brewitt. Kelly has been that pivot point in the middle. Couple step overs, driven ball in is blocked. Corner kick prevented. It'll be a throw in for Orange County instead. We are down to 10 minutes to go.
You just wonder how this could have been different for Devin Rensing if Artiaga was available and Carl Scott and Ibarra. Those players, those experienced players that could add so much to this Las Vegas Lights team. Look forward to seeing the team when everyone is fit and available.
War tripped up. That's why if you're Devin Rensing, yeah, you want to see a bunch of goals and a big burst offensively, but you know you're still missing a lot of those strong attacking players that you brought in to score a lot of the goals. Doesn't mean you can't try to steal a result on the road. And here come the lights again. Leal. Okere. Leal drifting forward.
There was a moment there when there was just 3-on-3, 4-on-4. That was a chance for me for Las Vegas, that counter-attack. Once again, Orange County very quick to get numbers behind the ball and defend. And now that orange wall is back up again.
Out wide. Smart trying to drift forward again. A throw in for the Lights. The attack has started to pick up for Las Vegas recently. Still lacking those shots on target, and really those touches in the box. Chip through the middle. Jones steps forward. Las Vegas looking for it again. And Las Vegas continue to hold on to possession. Moved out wide. And Tenoglu touches it in field for Johnny Rodriguez. Rodriguez drifting in fields. Rodriguez now is through a bunch of bodies, but spotted by Alex Rando.
Again, Rando very happy if the opposition are taking shots from that far out. Be very, very difficult to beat him.
Jones and Guillen, two more subs preparing for Las Vegas. Trying to aid in this attack. Okere. The service deflected, and it's in! Las Vegas find their equalizer. It is 1-1 late on in Irvine.
Well, the pressure eventually told it. Looked like it could be an own goal. I want to see it again, but that's just pressure coming from Las Vegas Lights. They've been battling to get the ball into the box. And this one just across, whipped in, and just works out for them. A crushing blow for Orange County. Have been defending so well in that low block. But give Las Vegas Lights credit. They kept pressing, they kept pushing, looking for a chance to try and put Orange County under pressure, see if something would happen. There comes, looks like it comes off an Orange County head there. But the pressure coming from Las Vegas Lights. Was that Knight Pickering at the near post? Maybe he gets ahead on it as well. And nothing that Alex Rando can do. Sneaks in at the far post, and they're back on level terms.
Pickering was trying to claim it there. Regardless, it's 1-1, and a substitute finds that equalizer. At least we think found that equalizer, helped find the equalizer at least. And Las Vegas have this game at 1-1. It's been a game of few chances. Trying to progress forward now. The cross chipped into the middle. Another header out, and a corner kick coming for Orange County. Substitution coming here. And it's the end of the day for Christian Pinzon. Well, we'll see if this sub does happen. It's being held at midfield. The board went up. And now Pinzon will exit. Nick Sesak will enter for his Las Vegas debut, formerly with Atlanta and Miami. That's Inter Miami. And before that is college soccer at Indiana, a Med-Equip substitution. The first corner kick of this second half and of this game for Orange County. Kelly stands over it. Kelly puts it up. The heads go up, and a looping header will go out of play for another corner kick.
Good pressure coming from Orange County there. Tom Brewer amongst those fighting in the box and trying to get ahead on the ball.
Substitution, Yannick Bizzini will be entering. Played last year in USL League One. Before that was part of the Vermont team, which won the national championship at the collegiate level. USL Championship debut for Bizzini coming in, also played for Vermont Green. Kelly puts it up again. The heads go up. Flicked off to the far side. Orange County will take it. And out of play for a throw-in. eFootball is here. Live your dream, rep your team, and play as your favorite USL Championship club. eFootball is free to play. Download now. High lofted ball in, and this one taken by Mazzola.
Good hands from the goalkeeper there. That ball was in the sky a long, long time. Good feet to position himself, takes it nice and comfortably, and maybe there's a chance for Las Vegas Lights to still win this.
That goal officially credited to Knight Pickering. Goal number 1 of the season for Las Vegas. Back for Rando, and he had to be quick as he sweeps it away.
Well, it was a really good goal by Knight Pickering then. Near post header flicked on and goes in at the far post. That takes some doing. That little moment of magic they've been looking for rather, Las Vegas Lights. In a match in which we haven't seen too much around the box, it's been real quality. One great header from Knight Pickering, a lovely move by Liam McKinnon, and those are the 2 goals.
Over the top again, it's Pickering, and he couldn't get the shot away. Rando closed that space down very quickly.
Pickering doing really well there, just to elbow off the big centre back there and chest the ball down and have an effort. He's come on in the space of what, 10-15 minutes. He's caused Tom Brewitt enough problems there in defense. He's really sparked this Las Vegas Lights attack to life. It's been absolutely top class there, Knight Pickering.
That's all you can ask for, to make an impact coming off the bench. That's what Pickering has done. The whistle here as Locker goes down. We're hearing there's not going to be a lot of stoppage time tonight. The urgency has to be there if someone wants to go find a winner tonight. It's not something you see every day. Just 1 minute of second half stoppage time. And this game almost at its conclusion. Okere. Space closed quickly, trying to find a shot. Las Vegas trying to make sure they have the last chance. This will feel like big 2 points dropped for Orange County. If you're Las Vegas and Devin Rensing, you have to be pretty pleased getting just 1 point, but maybe they can go on and find another as this shot is out of play. Which should pretty much take us to our conclusion tonight.
Yeah, I think a point on the road for Las Vegas Lights, given that so many of their star signings are not available for one reason or another here tonight. I think they'll be very happy with that. The stats suggest that both teams will have to work on final third entries, just 7 for Orange County in 90-odd minutes, and 8 for Las Vegas Lights. Not enough.
Full time on opening night from Irvine, California. The points are shared between Orange County and Las Vegas. It's 2 teams that struggle to really get it going in the attack. Each team finds a goal. That's all there was in this one.
Yeah, Knight Pickering not only getting the goal, but making another little half chance. He did more in 10-15 minutes than probably the entire attack did throughout the 90 minutes. So maybe he's a player for the season, Knight Pickering. Certainly he must have impressed Devin Rensing.
And the sub coming off the bench made the impact in Pickering. McKinnon scored in the first half. We'll come back and wrap things up after this as Orange County and Las Vegas play to a 1-1 draw on opening night.
This is Tom Brewitt, OCSC captain and today's creative director. Come on, get him working the camera a little bit. Stay there, look down the camera. No, just leave. That could be amazing. You like the colour, you like the design, you like the lines, you know what the lines represent. 34 lines for 34 cities.
At the Pickup Family Neurosciences Institute, we function as a unit. Neurosurgery and neurology, physical medicine and rehab, physical therapy. It's patient-focused, patient-centered care. The future of the neurosciences at Hoag is filled with promise. We are at the cusp of incredible advancements and innovations that are truly going to transform medical care and its delivery. Patients don't just get a doctor when they come to Hoag, they get Team Hoag.
Every morning I draw a line. I've painted thousands of them. The lines are simple, but what happens within them is magical. Some lines divide, but not this one. It's the common thread for our shared love for the game. Soccer, football, call it what you want. This line, this team, it brings each of us to a common ground, the line that connects us. We, OCSC.
Wrapping things up tonight from Irvine, California, as Orange County and Las Vegas share the points at Championship Soccer Stadium to start the 2026 campaign. Our full-time highlights tonight, Orange County and Las Vegas. Not a ton of attacking opportunities in this game. Both teams made the most of their chances, including Liam McKinnon in the first half.
Great first touch, wonderful acceleration. Gets the deflection off Nate Jones to go into the back of the net, and the ball through from Marcelo Palomino. Top class, and that gives Orange County the lead.
That was in the 22nd minute. Then all the way into the second half, Las Vegas looking for something. They were building into this game, and finally Knight Pickering would provide the moment.
Christian Pinzon with the cross coming here. Knight Pickering near post, gets a little flick on header. Absolutely brilliant. He's way in front of that near post, so to get it in from that angle over goalkeeper Alex Rando, top class, Knight Pickering.
The youngster gets it done. The shots, just 11 total shots. The one shot on target for Orange County was their lone goal.
Yeah, not enough. I mean, there's a lot to take away in terms of good work and passing and defending and all those good things. But going forward, both sides struggle tonight. As you mentioned, the stat for me, touches in the opposition box, 7 for the home side, 8 for Las Vegas Lights. I think that's an area both teams will have to improve on as the season goes on.
Long season ahead and plenty to work on for both Orange County and Las Vegas, who start their 2026 campaigns with a point. That'll do it for our coverage tonight from Irvine, California. Orange County and Las Vegas play to a 1-1 draw. For our entire crew, broadcast partner Gary Bailey, I'm Josh Eastern saying so long. The weekend wraps up tomorrow afternoon as Brooklyn hosts Indy 11. Good night from SoCal.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent of the United Soccer League.